Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the garage today. I'm not working on any projects today, at least none of my fun projects that I want to. I spent the last couple days with my mom cleaning out the shed, my dad's tool shed, and his corner in the garage. Since he's passed away, she's been antsy, and she's probably spent more time in the backyard in the last 3 months since he died than she has in probably 13 years. But the backyard looks great, so it's awesome. And everything's getting cleaned out, and that's awesome. And I got my inheritance, if you will. These here, first, these are my tools. This is what I've been working with for, I don't know, the last 5 years or so. Not a whole lot. I got that kit for a gift one year. This toolbox I picked up for 30 bucks on the side of a road and just started filling it up ever since. I got a decent set of sockets, decent collection of like pliers and stuff like that. Like one set each of metric and standard wrenches with some other little things. And then this screwdrivers. Most of these screwdrivers, except for the Duralast ones, were mostly my dad's to begin with. Along with most of these bigger tools, those were already his. And then a couple of my homemade tools. But other than that, everything else you see over here was his. I mean, he had a ton of wrenches. He was a construction worker, not automotive mechanic. But man, he needed wrenches. Like, they were going out of style. And I think a lot of these too, because he was pipe layer, big pipe layer. Dug big ditches, worked for like Frank Green and Taggart. And I think a lot of these wrenches, especially the rusty ones and old ones, are ones that he found while digging in the dirt. He used to bring stuff home like Coke bottles and stuff like that. But there's a lot of interesting stuff here. Like those things, I don't know what those do. I know what the pipe wrenches do. But that thing, these are goofy looking wrenches. I guess they're like the first style of ratcheting hand wrench maybe. A couple crescents. A couple of Craftsman there and there. So those I'm keeping for sure. All these extensions, those extensions are nice, the big 1/2 inch ones. I only had a few here. Those are my extensions. Only had a couple 1/2 inch. But those short 1/2 inchers are like gold to me. Ton of ratchets. I don't know if any of them really work well, but I like having the short handled 1/2 inch. That's cool. Torx set, almost a whole set, but those are all just torque drivers. And then a whole bunch of punch and chisels. I didn't have any of these, so that's really awesome to have all those punches and center punches and stuff. And then a lot more metal files. That's cool. A lot of little files, flat files. That's really cool to me. I like having those files. I'm definitely going to use those. Another pile of wrenches I haven't gone through yet. Some weird tool here. I don't know what this is. I think maybe this is like for strapping cabling together. And then you got that giant punch, which I wouldn't have any idea what you would use this for. That's ridiculous. Some knives and scrapers. Square, that's good to have. And more pliers. And these guys, look at those guys. Look at those, are just cute. And let's see, a ton of sockets. I've separated them, most of them. I still got to separate these guys into their drive sizes. A couple of really cool sets, like all Mac tools. That's a Mac tool swiveling socket set. Those are some, what were these, Snap-ons? What are these? Oh, those are Mac also. Okay. Those are Mac and those are Mac. And then, some of those. That's brand new still. And then random bunch of adapters and swivels. So that's all good to add to the arsenal. Of course, more wrenches. But other than what you see open here already, I've already went through all of these. A ton of Allen wrenches over there. These were all sitting at kind of, it was in a shed, but it's like a 25-year-old shed, and the bottom is wood and soggy, so all the bottoms of these are rusted out. This one was in the garage, so it's not completely rusted out. But this is cool. I don't know, it's just interesting to see this old stuff. That's like a Leatherman. Super giant cotter key. I mean, look at the size of this guy. That's awesome. That looks like a wrench for shocks, which is useful because I've got, you know, ATVs and stuff. And this old Camel lighter. It was sitting in here in the pile. It's still pretty new looking inside. Probably just needs some fluid. And in these things, I have no idea what these are, but they sound like glass. Or like they might be glass or some sort of ceramic. Let's see if I can clank them. You can't clank them. You can't do chopsticks. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what those are for. That's interesting. And like this bag of keys. I don't know why you'd want a bag of keys, but a couple locks with no keys. But that's what I did the last couple days. This is what I've been doing, helping my mom clean and coming up on some tools. I'm gonna combine everything. I want to take all those out of there and get everything organized in just a couple of these. Obviously mine's still in good shape. I would like to use that one just for sockets, which means pulling all the sockets out of mine too. And that one, combining all that one just for sockets. I think this one's good enough to use for that purpose. That guy's trash. I don't know, and that guy's just old and ugly. But I'll probably find something for all of them. I don't know. But yeah, now I've got that task of putting all this stuff away now. You guys probably just watched the video of cleaning the scooter. That was my last video. And just a heads up, it's still sitting here. I'm not moving on without you yet. I've made a few brackets, but I'll explain that to you in the next video for the scooter. But like I said, I've been busy working with my mom, cleaning up the house and the backyard. But that's going to do it for today. I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing and, you know, all my new tools and stuff and how excited I am about that. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Okay, so I started getting myself together a complete kit as far as wrenches go. Those are 2 of each of standard and almost 2 of each of metric. And then all those I'm going to be giving away to the church. They have an account with us at AutoZone, so I'm sure they could use it. But one thing I wanted to show you guys were these 2 wrenches. Let's see, flip them over here. This one says Toyota. A 10 and an 8 mil Toyota motor wrench. And then this one says Mercedes-Benz. How cool is that? 11 and 13. Interesting. Alright. I thought that was cool, but those are going to be like souvenirs. I'm saving those. Oh, and then also, I got a pirate sword. Apparently it was my grandpa's. It was hiding. I'm going to hang it above my pirate ship painting. Am I witnessing butterflies porking? Get some. Huh. Wonder if they just like to be next to each other.